Well, welcome everybody and happy to have you here. I'm JB Owen, your host, and excited to share with you all the ways that you can ignite humanity. Well, welcome to the show, Ignite Humanity Live. We're live on television Monday to Friday to talk to you about how you can ignite humanity. It's not up to somebody else. Don't leave it for somebody else. Each and every one of us can ignite humanity in our own unique way, and it just starts with us and that little bit of us that extends ourselves to other people. And the way we do that, and we love to talk about it, is through what I call ignite moments. Ignite moments are those powerful times in your life where something happens, something magical happens to push you forward in a new direction that allows you to find a greater version of yourself. Now, sometimes they're tough moments and sometimes they're challenging, but most importantly, they always lead to golden nuggets and words of wisdom and that little extra silver lining that actually helps us become a better version of ourselves. Today is all about awakening. And so I want you to wake up wherever you are, just wake up and feel inspired that you alone, all by yourself, just doing little incremental things can radiate out towards people around you. And that creates a ripple effect. That ripple effect in turn can ignite humanity. And that's why we're here. And that's what we're talking about. Now, there's many ways that you can do that. And we have all kinds of suggestions on the show. Our guests are bringing you wonderful ideas and things that they are doing, how they took their story, their ignite moment, and allowed that to transfer into a power, a possibility, an ignite moment that gave them the power to help others. And that's what's so exciting, because every one of us can do that. Now, before we talk to our guests, I just want to share with you, if you haven't seen us before, you can watch all of our recordings on our website. Please go to ignitehumanity.life/watch and get a copy of all of our episodes, 100% available to you. There's no purchase, no anything. We are doing this to ignite humanity, and we want you to see our past episodes and then share them with other people. Now, it's also February, and so we are really honoring Valentine's Day, and we're doing something different. Now, if you're looking for something unique to get for your Valentine, please join and check out our bouquets of hope. That's what we call them. We're building classrooms of hope and schools of hope around the globe, and each and every school takes a massive amount of bricks to build. And so every dollar you donate actually buys a brick. And so for Valentine's Day, we wanted to encourage you to buy 12 bricks, which in turn buys a bouquet of hope. And when you buy a bouquet of hope, you just assign it and tell us who you wanted to send us to, and we will send out a beautiful virtual bouquet of hope for your recipient. Now, the great thing about that is you win, your recipient wins, the kids win, the school wins. It's what I call the triple win. Everyone is winning. And so if you're looking for something different, please go to our website, ignitehumanity.life/hope, and buy a bouquet of hope for someone you love. All right, well, let's get to it because we want to ignite some lives. I'm super excited to bring in amazing guests. Victoria Rader, Ph.D., possibility coach, transformational speaker, and founder of You2 Shine, empowers coaches, entrepreneurs, and people that seek personal development to grow in all areas of their life through the proven formula to success so that they have more peace, more purpose, and more prosperity. Author of Prosper Me. Welcome to the show, Miss Victoria Rader. Hello, my darling.
Hi, JB. Thank you so much for having me.
So happy to have you here. We got a ton to talk about. Let's just jump right into it. You have one of my favorite subjects that you love to talk about, prosperity, and then you have purpose. But let's start with prosperity because it's a great conversation that's very apropos right now. People are looking to create more prosperity in their life. And you like to look at prosperity differently. It's not just about dollars and cents. You have a very unique idea about how to create prosperity. Can we start with that?
Absolutely. As with most things, what is unique is simply restoring the ancient and the truth, right? So we can have a unique spin on something that's always been. And that's so with prosperity. The word prosperity actually comes from Latin prosperus, which means doing well. It is over the centuries of humanity being materialized that we slowly and surely took away all of the aspects of prosperity down to just money. And so I say we have robbed ourselves from true prosperity, transforming it to just the dollar bills or whatever the currency is in your country. So really the real mindset of lack is when you equate prosperity with money. And even when you do, you
Yep.
are in luck.
Yeah, very good point, because people hear the word prosperity and they kind of have that next feeling like, well, that's not for me, or I don't deserve that, or that's just for the other person. Those people are more prosperous than us. Where did that come from? Were we conditioned that way, trained that way? I mean, you just spoke about some of the historical value that we put on prosperity.
It comes from the deep subconscious lack of self worth that is later translated into net worth. It's a journey. It's a journey. But in a nutshell, our net worth very often reflects the deepest wounds that are lacking in our self worth. And for me, you speak of ignite moments, and that moment of ignite awakening wasn't such a moment. I was a newlywed mother. I got married and I had my first baby girl, Lydia, and I brought her home. We bought a home 10 days prior to me giving birth. I literally unpacked the last box and then I had a baby. You call it efficient, right? And but unpacking the boxes was very easy because we virtually had nothing in terms of material possessions. There were books. We had one old bed with torn blankets. I had no curtains on my windows. I had a broken crib that a friend gave to me. I could not afford diapers, so I had three reusable diapers. We couldn't run the laundry because it was too expensive, that I washed by hand. And so, as I was in that financial dire strait, laying on the bed, staring out of the open window, not by choice, but by lack of curtains, I was pitying myself. I was in a poor me, poor Vika mode. I was laying there thinking, what am I doing with this life? Not only I don't know what to do with her, let alone the hormones that are, surging through me at that moment. I don't know how to provide for her. And I'm just laying in bed with this gorgeous life in my hands, and I'm unable to celebrate life because I am fully participating in the pity party. And as I'm laying there sobbing, clueless, vulnerable, and in complete lack, I have a very subtle, powerful yet subtle, still small voice, as I call it, the voice of the spirit that comes to me with both a vision and a message, where I actually see Christ the way he was born as a baby. And it's not a religious statement, it's a historical figure, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here to
Mm-hmm.
convert anybody, but I see the master born in a stable, and I hear the voice. It was enough for him. What you have is enough for you to start. You as you are enough to start. That is the prosperity mindset. What I have now is enough to start or to continue, and who I am now is enough. I often say to my multi-million dollar clients, I have something you never will have until you work with somebody like me, and that word is enough. I have enough. I don't need more. I have enough. That's the beginning of prosperity. That's the awakening into prosperity.
Right, because the enough, and that's such a beautiful story, it gives me goosebumps. When you think about it, Jesus was in a bed of hay, right? In a stable with what we would consider nothing, but was truly enough. And that's really, really powerful. I remember when I lived in the Dominican Republic, I felt like the people had everything, even though they had nothing. They had shacks and dirt floors and cooked on a fire with one single pot, but they had something more. They had everything they needed to go forward and to live their life in full prosperity of who they were. What a beautiful, beautiful analogy. Share with some of the listeners who are feeling like, I want to know more because they have been living in a sense of lack, or feeling like their self-worth isn't enough. They're not good enough to receive more. They actually sabotage or push away when more comes to them.
I talk of the journey of from peace to purpose to prosperity because to me that is the only authentic journey, and journey in integrity where you are continually expanding. And so you start by seeking peace. And I see peace as awareness of divine love, universe's love, God's love for you. And that is where the healing begins. Peace is internal. We talk of igniting humanity, and I think of it as igniting humanity within you as the virtue of being human. We forgot what being human is. Being human is the divine descending into matter through presence of love. That's what being human is. And so igniting humanity to me starts from memory of I was loved enough for the divine part of me to descend into the physical part of me and give me the experience and the luxury of turmoil and emotion of pain. It's a luxury. Without a
Right.
physical body, we can't feel it. And so, how do you seek that peace? How do you find that peace? How do you find the awareness of that love? And I think the very practical exercise that you can do right away today is I call it the worthiness shift. We all have done things that we haven't felt good about. We've said things we regretted. If we are human on daily basis, there are little things we wish we could have done better. That's normal. That's beautiful. That's growth. But because not all of us know how to forgive ourselves or how to move in or how to move on or how to accept responsibility, we chip at our sense of self-worth. We feel we're unworthy because of those events. And so the invitation I have today is reframe it to those events are unworthy of us as who we've come to be. What a powerful shift it is. So when you still do something that is less than your capacity as a beautiful soul you are, it's simply a reminder. This was a reminder to me that it's unworthy of me because I am worthy. I have infinite worth. And then we're no longer hiding from that darkness that we create. We are able to use it as a reminder of our light. That is the beginning of self acceptance and of love.
Mm, and that light that we all have within us, we just need to ignite it, kindle it, nurture it, allow it to burn a little bit. Some of what you just said, made me think of some of the times in my life where I have, wanted it to be different than it is or wishing it was different. Can you talk a little bit about that hope scenario or the wishing? I don't like to use the word hope because hope kind of means like you want it to be different than it really is. Can you speak a little bit about that? Because I know a lot of people hope for prosperity.
Yeah, I have an acronym for hope. Hope is a very active virtue if you understand and allow for it to be. And so, hope simply is help one person every day. That's what hope is. If you hope
Boom. I
for
love
something,
that. I love that.
if you hope for something, find somebody to help in that area in the most aligned, authentic way. It's very powerful. So, you hope through actively helping someone in that direction. And when you do that, you become that. And you attract in your life who you are and who you've become, not what you wish for. You can wish for certain things, but if you don't live as a person who is radiating those things, you will continue to wish for them. So let's say you're hoping for a loving relationship. You say, okay, how do I prosper in loving relationship? Wonderful. How do you react to people that are in loving relationship? Wouldn't that be a cool idea to call your best friend who has 3 kids and can't afford a date, time wise, not money wise, and say, hey, I'm going to come in and watch your kids. You guys go on a date. You're overdue for a date. Your energy is supporting the energy of thriving relationship. You are radiating a person who is thrilled about loving relationship. You are now at the frequency of that. So you're
Mm.
hoping for it through living it.
That's so good. That is such a good one. Okay, give us another example. That is so good. So people wanting a loving relationship. What about people who are hoping for, more business, more clients, more people?
Yeah, the first step is find somebody daily to refer to a different business. It's an amazing exercise. Yesterday, we put the carpets down. Okay, I love my new carpets. They're gorgeous. I love the team that did the carpets. I now have a little self challenge. How many clients can I find for this amazing carpeting company under 7 days? Can I get them 10 jobs? Can I, who are the people? And the second you ask, who are the people who could benefit from this service? The names will start to come in your awareness. So every time you receive good service, you're going to ask who can benefit from me referring this service to them. You create a win-win scenario and you are sending a thriving energy into client exchange. Do not be surprised or shocked or blown away. I promise you, shortly, you will get an out of a blue referral to a client. And you've done nothing directly to it. You simply showed that you're a person who loves to work by referral, who is open for service to receive people coming to you.
I love it. I love it. I love it. See, I could go all day with you about these because you have so many good tips and so many strategies. Okay, let's talk about the push and the pull, like people who are pushing and pushing and pushing for whatever it is they want, pushing to make it happen versus allowing it to come to them. Talk about that.
You know, I love that, JB, the way you're describing it, because I think a lot of us are misunderstanding the understanding of pressure, because pushing is not bad and pulling is not bad. Doing too much of either one is what crashes the system. So let's just look at the word pressure. It's going to be such a beautiful healing term for all of us. If our pressure was a teeny tiny off from within, our body would explode. If the pressure of the atmosphere was a teeny bit, not pushing on us harder, we'd be crushed. So pressure is a gorgeous term. We just need to have a balanced pressure. So there's nothing wrong with just giving something a push or a pull without force, but trusting the power. And what I mean by that? What I mean by that is the complete alignment with daily guidance. I want to give you that gorgeous formula. This formula that's responsible for every single achievement in my life, for every single achievement in my life. It took me years to decipher that's what I was doing naturally. Now I share it freely because it can change someone's life palpably. 3 questions, very simple, because we are all guided. We all have that awakened spirit within that's really ready and is authentically guiding us. The first step is you set a theme for the year. Just like if I were to ask you what color you're thinking about, JB probably thought pink. I don't know.
Yeah.
But you thought of the color. Our subconscious cannot not answer a question. If I'm going to say JB, why are you such a phenomenal human being? She's going to have an answer. Our subconscious cannot not answer. But if I'm asking myself, what's wrong with me? Oh my gosh, I'm going to get a sick answer to that. So I'm going to give you the 3 power questions to line you up with that production. You're first going to ask, what is my guided theme for the year? And allow for the answer to come to you. Doesn't matter when in the year you ask for it. What's my guided theme for a year? Write it down. Then every month, the beginning of the months, and isn't that beautiful? We're doing it in the beginning of the months. It's going live in the beginning of the months. You're going to ask, what is my theme for this month to support my theme for the year? Very important. Very important. Our left
Mhm.
side of the brain wants to structure to support the right side of the brain. You're going to write that down. And here's a $1,000,000 question, and I mean it. I've seen this question bring millions of dollars in my practice. Every day, you're going to ask one question. Every day, before you pee and brush your teeth. That's how important it is. What is the one decision I am to make, or one action I am to take to support my theme for the months, whatever it is you're going to name it, in the best and highest, most aligned way? And you're going to wait for that guided answer. This is your one thing to do for the day that's non-negotiable. This is your one aligned thing. This is your one authentic guided thing. And if you make that decision or that action every day, within months, you'll be looking at a life of miracles unfolding, things you could have never dreamed for or planned for.
Again, I'm like hypnotized by the wonder of your sharing. And I want to let folks know that if you love what Vika is talking about, she has it all in an amazing book that she's written. So blessed to be a part of that. Ignite Publishing has published her book, Prosper Me 35 Laws. Talk about that a little bit, because when I was working with you and editing the book and going through the laws, like I was like a student, like I was really learning and enjoying them. 35 amazing laws. Can you share a little bit about the book?
Very much as I've shared this process, that is how the book was written. And you, better than any other person, knows that I follow that voice to a T. JB, it's going to be a different title. JB, it's going to be a different book. And JB's like, okay, crazy. I'm here to support you. I got you, right? I mean, this is why I said I sent you my testimonial. This support was so genuine because I know it could look weird to the world, and it's all about finding the right people that get that you're guided. So the
Mm.
book was written through that daily guidance. That started as a totally different. First, it was blog the time, write a book. Got it. Blog the time. The book comes through. Nah, change the title. Okay, change the title. Nah, change the book. Change the book. And then it was, this is the program, the video program on the 35 money laws that I've done. Do that, and so daily. The book itself has been written through me and through my life, and was beautifully summarized also through me. I do want to take credit for following the guidance, but the book wasn't written by me. It truly was not. It was written through me.
Mm-hmm.
And I read that book. I read that book. I apply those principles because it was written equally for me as it is for anybody else. Because those principles of prosperity, just like brushing your teeth every day, need to be polished every day. So I polish them every day.
It's such a great book. I lent it to my mom, and then she had it, and I was all upset because I didn't have my copy. So I got it back from my mom, and as soon as my sister saw it, she took it. And so it's been making its way through our family, and it is really fantastic. Well, Prosper Me, you obviously can get it on everywhere you can get books, and of course on the Ignite website. Well, just I want to chat a little bit about one of the principles we have in the Ignite Humanity. We have 7 principles. Number 6 is live authentically and with genuine integrity. A lot of people feel nervous about that one. It feels like it's kind of holding them to the fire. Can you talk about that again in a way that people can ease into that in a loving way and feel like, yes, that's for me?
All of us have a part that is terrified and scared. I call it scared me. And it's so important to be aware of that part. It's not going anywhere. It's that mortal matter, the little m in me, mortal matter. And as long as we're in this physical form, as long as our eternal energy, right, for me it's little m big E, as long as our big E of eternal energy is visiting our little mortal matter, that little mortal matter is going to have one program and one program only. You must survive. And I keep you best surviving in fear. So it's very important to tell yourself it's normal for me to be terrified, to allow the light that I am to come through. Because if I don't feel that, I probably need to gain help to not numb my emotion. So
Mm-hmm.
feeling fear is normal, and the only way to step into it is not by punishing yourself, is not by disciplining yourself. It is by loving that little part of you. Literally telling yourself, I hear you, you're scared. Actually, you probably should be, but I love you enough to take you through. We can show up for ourselves in a better way than anybody else can show up for ourselves. So just realizing there are those two power parts for you, and allow the desire to be who you're born to be, to love the fear of what it means daily, like every moment. You commit to love the scared part of you and do it anyway.
Such great advice. Fantastic. As you can see, folks, I truly pride myself in bringing you the most amazing individuals. And I'm so gracious that everyone who shows up on Ignite Humanity Live really pours into you. They are speaking directly to you. So wherever you are on the planet and whatever moment you're hearing this, know that this message was divinely gifted and guided to come right to you. Well, there's some amazing ways that you can get to know Victoria. We'll put it up on the screen for you to check out what she's up to. What's some final words you would love to leave our guests with so they feel inspired to ignite humanity?
You are a miracle. Remember that you're a miracle and you've come to create miracles. And if you want to grab an absolutely free masterclass, go to manifestmiracles.me. In that masterclass, you can open your mental faculties and through different modalities shift your knowing of yourself as miracle and your living your life as a miracle. And so it's manifestmiracles.me from the depth of my heart. It's a genuine, gorgeous, empowering gift.
Thank you so much, my beauty. I just love spending time with you. You are such an inspiration and so dear to my heart. I'm just gracious that God brought us together and we've been able to gift this incredible opportunity for people to prosper in their life. Thank you for pouring into me. I appreciate it. Have a great day. And I will hug you as soon as I see you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you much.
Take care. I always get excited when I talk to Victoria because she inspires me in unique ways and makes me think of things differently. Imagine if you could refer business to somebody and create the reciprocation that that business comes back to you, not by bragging about your business or forcing your business or trying to make people come be a part of your business, but by creating flow and energy and connection. Truly, we want you to awaken to the power of you. And Victoria talked about that. And you are a miracle. When she said you are a miracle, my whole heart was like, thank you for saying that, because she was saying it not just to me, but to all of us. You are a miracle. Awaken to that power. Awaken to the ability that you have, that your greatest gifts, the things that are given to you, you were born with, are just 100% yours, can and will ignite humanity. And we really want to inspire you to do just that. Now, if you've got a story that you'd like to share, come on over and fill out our type form and let us know what you're up to igniting humanity. We'd love to have you on the show and share what you're up to. Go to ignitehumanity.life/share and tell us all about it. Now, we shared a little bit about our bouquets of hope. So if that was intriguing for you, go check out ignitehumanity.life/hope, and you can buy bricks of hope. Every single brick, every single dollar buys a brick. 35 bricks builds a school. And so every single person, we have over 4.5 million people watching this show in 109 countries. Come on, people. We absolutely can take those bricks and bouquets of hope and absolutely build a school. Now, if you'd like to know what we're up to when it comes to igniting humanity, you can definitely go to our website. We want you to know that we're doing books and documentaries. We're talking about episodes. We're traveling the world, igniting lives, and we're doing that through our school donations. We want to ignite literacy, and that's one of the ways we're going to ignite humanity. Now, I'm all about storytelling. So again, if you have a story and you would like to put it in print, we'd love to hear your Ignite moment in long format and help you publish your story to ignite others. We have multiple books on our platform. You can go to our website and check out the new and upcoming books. I'll share a few with them. Ignite Connection, Ignite Success, Ignite Joy. Absolutely. We're doing Ignite Your Courage. We're doing Ignite Your Faith. And we're also doing Ignite Creativity. All of these things we want to ignite. Over 700 authors have gone through our platform. We love telling Ignite moments, and we are in over 47 countries around the globe, 197 categories on Amazon, truly a melting pot. And we bring people from all over the world to share with you how you can ignite humanity, because now more than ever, we all need to be doing that for the future and the next generation. Well, lots of love to you. I hope to see you tomorrow. We're going to have amazing guests as always. And again, go to our platform, ignitehumanity.life/share, to watch this episode. Vika gave some incredible tips. And if you want to see it again, just go to ignitehumanity.life/share and you can see it there. All right, blessings. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Now, more than ever, we need to come together to connect with one another. We need to feel the truth in who we are and let go of everything that's happened in the past. We need to empower every person on the planet and awaken hearts, enliven souls, come together, laugh, play, rejoice, connect, create, and love. It's time to ignite humanity. We want you to be a part of something that will impact the future for everyone. We want you to tell your story, share your Ignite moment, show people who you truly are. Be a part of igniting humanity and making a difference in the world and all of our futures.